What's going on, guys? Ryan here at Jedha Patrol. Today we're gonna build an awesome diorama for some out-of-box Funko Pops. Let's get to it. That's right, guys. Ryan here with Jedha Patrol. Welcome back to another video. I recently was on Instagram and $7 a pop had posted some photos of one of their customers, and I'm not sure, I don't think this particular person is on Instagram, or else I would tell you their actual name. But if you see this video, tag me and I'll certainly throw your name in the comment section down below. But they had this person who had some out-of-box pops and displayed it in an amazing way, and I was like, I kind of like that. Let's see if I can build my own. Let's see if I can get this show up for you guys. This is actually what they came up with. And I think that is super creative, super awesome. And we're gonna try and do something similar today with some pops. So we're actually gonna head over to Michael's and see what we can find. We are actually in the parking lot of Michael's, and we're gonna be doing a diorama. I'm gonna show you guys how to build a cool out-of-box diorama for your Funko Pops or action figures, could go either way, on the cheap. That's kind of the idea. So today I've got my Surfer Freddy. We're gonna try and find something to put Surfer Freddy in. I also have, I've got Tigress and I've got Poe down here. We're gonna do something with them. And then I've also got over here, sorry for the bouncy stuff. I've also got a Sand Trooper, and I have a Dewback. So I don't know if I'll be able to, I don't know, we gotta figure that out. But we're gonna go in Michael's, see if we can't find something cool, and just make it up as we go along. We'll see how it goes. Let's go. All right, so we made it indoors, guys. We made it to the glass bowl section, so we're gonna try and find the right one. So there's all kinds of different shapes and sizes of these things. You can get some kind of like tall and cylindrical like that, but I don't think that's what we want. We're gonna try and fit 2 pops in some of these, and then the Surfer Freddy's gonna be by itself, so we'll figure that out. But I think this might actually be the one we need. So these are just simple glass bowls, nothing crazy. These are $8 a piece. So I think we're gonna get a few of those. I don't think my Dewback's gonna fit in here. So the Sand Trooper and Dewback may not work for these. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that yet. But for Surfer Freddy, I think he'll definitely fit in here. And for Poe and Tigress, they'll fit in here as well. So for $8, that's a pretty good start. All right, so I actually just found this one. I'm not sure what this one's cool because it's like sits flat right there and it's got an open deal. I kind of like that. I don't know how much this one is. This is a bit heavier than these we picked up here just a second ago, but I only see one. So I'm gonna try and figure out how much oh, well, there it is. $25. That's a bit more than I was wanting to spend on this particular display, but we might grab it just to check it out, see how it goes. Maybe we find a coupon or something for Michael's, which usually they got, but I think that one actually is pretty neat. We might grab that. All right, so they actually have a coupon online, which is you buy it online and pick it up in store for 35% off. So $25. I'm probably gonna grab one of those, and then one of these regular ones. Like I said, I don't think the Dewback's gonna fit in there, but I think Poe and Tigress will. So we're actually gonna head. All right, now that the Michael's commercial is over with, because it was really loud. I think these work pretty good. So $4 for this set. I don't know, maybe I'll probably need 2 or 3 of these, I'm not sure. But I like that one. I like this aqua color too as well. It's kind of a tie or toss up between this, which is a more lighter blue, versus this, which just has lots of colors. I think for the Freddy though, just for the water, having a solid color would probably be a good idea. And then down here, we've actually got bigger ones, but these are kind of flat. Like there's some, I want the glossy look for the water. I'm kind of digging that. So I think probably gonna pick up maybe 2 of these. I don't know how many I'm gonna need, but it'd be better just to go ahead and get them than have to come back. So that's $4 a piece, not a big deal. And then the other part I wanted to do, I'm looking for like some paver stones kind of stuff for the Poe and Tigress diorama I'm building. I haven't really found that thing just yet, but we're gonna keep looking. I know they've got turf, so let's go over there and look at that. So over here, they've got all kinds of different turf options now. If I remember correctly, I still have some of this from a project that I did with the White Walkers, so I'm pretty sure I still have some of that. Not 100%, probably just gonna buy some just in case I forget it. But here you've got like moss, different colors of moss, which would be kind of cool to build in this thing. I'm trying to do this on the cheap So we're gonna try and find some deals. I don't wanna go crazy with it. So if I could get one of these built for, I don't know, less than 25 bucks, that would be a pretty good deal, I think. So here's one here. This is like $6, $7 like this for a whole pile of this stuff. That might be okay as well. So I'm gonna keep looking around, see if I can't find exactly what I'm looking for. All right, we made it back from Michael's, and I actually also went to PetSmart. I didn't film anything in PetSmart, but there was a couple things I picked up there, which I thought would be pretty awesome. Today's mission, I've got them right here. Let me grab these guys. Today's mission is to build a diorama display for Poe, Tigress, and where are you at? Surfs Up, Freddy Funko. Those are the two. Now, I wanted to build a display for my Dewback and Sand Trooper. However, I couldn't find a vessel large enough in today's trip to warrant that. So those we're gonna put on the back burner. We'll come back to that in a little bit. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna display for these two, display for this guy, and I got a couple things. So let's talk about what I picked up. First thing I picked up at Michael's was this fish bowl. It's not really a fish bowl. It's a vase, glass. I don't know. It's for flowers and whatever you want to put it. I don't know what it's for. It's a bowl. So I got that. So this is kind of like the ones that you saw in the before photos earlier. And then I found this one, which I thought was super cool. Because I don't know, I think this one might be more likable than this one for this particular project. However, putting two pops in this one might be tough versus this one. So we'll see how that goes. But I thought that was super cool. I also picked up these rocks, which I was going to use for water. I got a bunch of rocks for water for this guy. Set him up there for a second. I also picked up some turf, some moss. This is, I think it's like $7 or $8 for this guy. I kind of like this one. These are actually cut. I think they're attached to paper, so I can actually cut it out and have a flat surface. Thought that'd be kind of cool for this set. I also got some rocks. Now, yes, I could have gone out in the yard somewhere in the woods and found some rocks, but I kind of like these because they were right in front of me and they were somewhat flat. These are like river rocks that I thought would be pretty cool. So I got a pile of these. I think this whole thing was like $4 for that. This is Ashland Decorative Filler, if you are curious. I'll put a link in the description below. Then I also went to PetSmart, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to stick with these rocks for like the water, or PetSmart had fish rocks. Like this is for fish tank, aquarium gravel. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for that route for the water or this. Now that I look at it, this is way closer to the color of the water on this one, so that might be a return. Just kind of, it was there, so I figured I'd buy it. But I also picked up this awesome piece. This is for a fish tank or aquarium. I thought this little temple thing would be awesome for Poe and Tigress to go kind of on the background. And also, I already had this. I already have like giant bags of place in the garage for projects around the yard. So I grabbed, not sponsored by Lowe's, by the way, not sponsored. However, Lowe's, if you like to sponsor the channel, call me. All right, so anyways, in here I just grabbed a whole bunch of sand, and we're gonna get to work on building this thing. So I think the first one we're gonna do, is Poe and Tigress. So let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start off with this bowl right here. And I think what we need to do is actually I'm gonna make a base of sand to go on the bottom. I thought about doing rocks, but I think I'm gonna do sand. So I've got in this bucket, guys, I got this thing placed in, and we're just gonna kind of load this up. And there's probably a better way to do this, but this is just how I'm gonna do it. And if you guys have like some creative ideas how you think you might want to display one of these on your own, build one for yourself, I would love to see it. So definitely build one, tag me on Instagram, and let me know. And if it's awesome, I'll repost it and share it here on the channel or Instagram or Facebook group or whatever, and we'll go from there. So I want to make sure these guys are actually in it, so I don't want to build it too tall. I think that's gonna be pretty good. I'm not sure how much room this guy's gonna take, and he may take just the right amount of room. I don't know. I didn't think about the size of that thing, and really, let's see here, if I level this thing out here. If we put this, let me cut this tag off of this thing because I don't see me returning this. This was like $7, by the way, at PetSmart, guys. So if I kind of put that like right there, ooh, and it's kind of sticking out the top a little bit, I think that's okay. I'm not afraid of that. So we're gonna put you right there. So next thing we're gonna do, after I got the sand in there, I'm gonna put some of this moss down as kind of the groundwork. And let's see here, how do I want to do, can I just open this from the bottom? No, we're gonna have to just open this bad boy up here. I do have some scissors because I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna have to cut this thing. But I bought this particular moss because it looked like it was attached by some form of flooring. I could be totally wrong, and I could make a humongous mess. Oh, it's gonna make a big mess. Oh, we got a big mess. That's okay. So you can definitely get multiple projects out. Okay, it is attached to make a giant mess. It is attached to some kind of backing. So there it is. It's probably, I don't know, 18 inches by 18 inches square. So I only need like 1 square of this, and I honestly don't even, I'm making a humongous mess. Let's see if I can actually cut this. You can tell I've never done this. This is a work in progress, but I think we're just gonna cut. Oh yeah, we can cut it. All right. Oh, come on now. All right, let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. Is that pretty good? That's pretty stinking good. All right, so next thing I got is I've got this guy. Now, I don't know if I want to leave this little thing, the little fake plant thing on it. It might be good for color, I don't know. Put him right there. Ooh, let's see here. Yeah, I kind of dig that. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of that sand out because that one's sitting a little high, a little higher than I want, and that's because I added all that new sand in there. We're gonna take some of this sand out. That looks pretty good. Okay, so put you right there. Yeah, all right, that works. Now, I also got these rocks, and I don't know if we're gonna have enough room. These are rather large. I might not end up using these, but let's just see what it looks like if I put kind of one in there. It's not bad. If I had tigers kind of sitting on top, nah, I don't think that's gonna work. I think the rocks are gonna be a bit too much. It's kind of one of those things, do we use the rocks or not? But if I put Poe in here, let's see if I can put Poe. Oh, dude, that's sick, right? I think that looks pretty good. Tigress, and it may be only big enough for one, but I think we're gonna get 2 in there. Oh, snap. Tigress, you gonna stand up for me? You gonna stand? Ooh, all right, you can do it. I think that looks pretty stinking cool. I dig that. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below if you like that. It was super simple. I think this cost me, the vase glass thing was like $8. The moss was like $7, and I already had the sand, and plus this was $7, so I'd call it $20 for the whole thing, having to buy all the stuff. And of course, you don't need this piece. That was $7. So if you already have this stuff laying around, you might be able to do this even cheaper than that. All right, so part 2, we're gonna build one for Surf's Up Freddy from the Fun Days. Super excited about that one. In fact, this is the only one I really liked out of the entire set, out of all of them. This was my favorite. Out of all the Tikis and the Jokers and the Batmans, all that stuff, this was my favorite. So that's where we're gonna build this. So this particular vase was $25 for this one. It's a little heavier than the last one. Now, they did have a coupon on their website for 40% off. So I got a deal. So look for coupons, whether it's Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you know, whatever kind of hobby shop you got, look for coupons for those. I think these are like $4 a piece. So I got $12 there, $25 for that. And, oh yeah, I bought this this rock stuff at the PetSmart, but I think that's going back because I don't like the color blue. Like, I think I like that better. It's more Caribbean. I've got my bucket of sand here again, and I also have the wife, as most people who go to the beach collect seashells, and she said I could use some of these, which there's only like 6 in here to use, so we're gonna figure that out in a second. So we're gonna just do the last thing we do with this, and this time we don't have to mess with the moss, so that's cool. Of course, I got some moss in here, so we're just gonna take this, throw some sand in here, and I really don't know exactly how this is gonna turn out, but we'll see how it goes. If you guys are liking this, let me know in the comment section down below, and maybe we'll do some other like DIY kind of display things going on. I am working on another collection video, so stay tuned for that. Got some moss in my sand. There's no moss going on the beach unless you got seaweed. I guess you can do that. All right, so we got that going on. Now we got to figure out how we're gonna, like, how high do we want this guy to go? Like, already, that's pretty sick, right? Kind of dig that. But we need some water. I thought about doing like sand at the front, water in the back, But I think after I move this thing around, the sand's just gonna end up being back there anyways with gravity. So let's just see what this thing looks like. We're gonna take some of these guys and just throw some water in there. And I guess, I don't know, I guess you could do like the, making big noise. I guess you could do like a real water somehow if you really want to get crafty with it. I don't want to get crafty. I want to kind of build them up on a little wave. And it'd be kind of cool if, I guess you could take a hot glue gun and glue some of these stones along the back and have like a big surfed up kind of wave thing going on. I guess you could do that. That would be kind of cool too, I guess. I don't want these in the front, so we're trying to keep them more towards the back. And you know what? I'm only going to need one of these. I can take that other back and save myself some money. So I'm all about that. I think that's cool. So far, looking pretty good. Come on. I don't know that I might not even need to use all of these from one jar. So, but we're going to just for giggles. All right. So you go up there, maybe pile some of these up there on the back. Yeah, there you go up there. Go up there. All right, you're going right there. And I don't know how well this is gonna stand. Come on. All right, you go there. All right, so we put him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dude, hold on. I need him going the other way, so I need to prop up this side a little bit. Hold on. As we're making this up as we go along here. I need to, my hand's stuck in there. All right, come on. You can do this. Oh yeah. See, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Just need to just kind of like just moving these rocks around until you get them in the spot you like. And I think I just need a couple more towards the front here to raise him up a little bit. Maybe move some of those over there. And it's a little tricky because he's got his, Freddy Funko crown on. But yeah, bam, look at that. How awesome is that? So I only needed one of these, so that's $4. So I can take these back, save myself some money. I definitely like that color rock versus the other ones, but let's go ahead and get some seashells in here. I've got some, just whatever seashells you want that you would find along the beach. I've got some shark's teeth in here as well. You can do that. Ooh, there we go. Some coral pieces. And shark's tooth would be kind of cool. Let's throw a shark's tooth in there. Bam, one of those. Ooh, here's a bigger shark's tooth. That's actually a pretty good size. So we'll put you right there. You don't want to overdo it, right? You don't want to overdo it. But I think that's pretty cool. Oh, let's do this one. Bam. All right, so there we go. Guys, I think that's a simple display. If you were going to display something out of box, I mean, that took me 4 minutes plus the, obviously the drive time, and it wasn't very expensive. So if you want to build something out of box display, definitely do something cool like this. I'm pretty happy with the results because it wasn't very expensive. So we got Surf's Up Freddy here. We'll break out Poe and Tigers over here. Of course, Tigers fell over. Come on, Tigers. Tigers doesn't like the moss, but I guess if you're not moving around, it'd probably be okay. But Tigers and Poe, I think those look pretty cool. And whoever you are out there on Instagram that made these, let me know, because I'd like to give you credit for the idea because I think it's amazing. And guys, if you like this, definitely build your own. Send me some photos of it. If it's awesome, I'll be happy to share it on my Instagram. And yeah, guys, if you like this, hit subscribe. And as always, collect what you like. See you next time.